I am Nick Henrichs. I will be your play-by-play, joined to my left by Daniel Meissner. Daniel, we got a great contest today.
Oh, definitely. It's been a minute, too, since we got to do anything like this. So it'll be fun to get something going. We got the guys playing Madden today. We got Lavelle Harris and Malachi Beatty. So it should be fun.
It should be. This is the first test for us to do an esports broadcast. We are very excited to bring this to you live, like we said, outside of J. Leslie Rollins Stadium. And we will go now live to the rock, paper, scissors coin toss. Boys, take her away.
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So he got home, huh?
And there we go. It will be decided. We have both teams playing. Lavelle Harris will be the Ravens, and Malachi Beatty will be the Seattle Seahawks. And it will be a great game here today. I'm excited.
Same.
Esports broadcast. Usually I kind of dabble with video games myself, and I'm excited to do my first esports broadcast today with you.
Just a little bit of video game playing between the two of us, right?
Just a little bit. Usually we're doing live sports, so this is going to be interesting to see how we roll through this. And the game will be in Seattle, as the Seahawks will be listed as home on the scoreboard, and then the Ravens will be the away team. So any final thoughts here? We talked to them before, and Lavelle said that he's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Lavelle
got high hopes.
Lavelle is very confident. Malachi also said that Lavelle is very good. So we'll see how that goes. But it's going to be a long game, 15-minute quarters. So, I mean, you know how that goes sometimes.
Oh, yes, we do. And then we will get set to go down to the 15-minute clock, boys. Help us set up here.
Is the accelerated clock on?
No, accelerated clock is not on. Got to finish up the final settings before we go here. So we've hyped this up a little bit this last week, and Austin West has been telling me that Lavelle Harris is very good.
Oh, yeah.
That he didn't want to play him. So we've had to kind of get a couple of roster changes here, and now we are ready to go. The game is getting loaded in.
Our good friend Austin West has been ducking the competition.
He has been ducking the competition, but we'll see how well we do here today. We also got, it's Saturday, so college football around the country. We will get some scores out to you for that as well as the game continues to load in. We'll get that around halftime. Lots of great competition in the top 25 this year. And here we go. The in-game sound is on, and we are looking live down in Seattle as Russell Wilson and the Seahawks get to take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, the running quarterback himself.
It'll be fun to get a call with the NFL rosters as well here, Nick. We're so used to the BV rosters that we finally get to do something with the NFL rosters, even though it's not real. It'll be fun. You know what I'm saying?
It will be fun. As the team's coming out of the tunnels, we are getting ready to go here in Loggy Communications Arena. It's a little chilly outside. Got some chill to the air.
It's good football weather.
It is good football weather, but we are inside, luckily out of the elements. So we are set to go here as kickoff will be in the next few seconds. There you see the Ravens team getting ready to go.
The reigning MVP versus most people's MVP frontrunner in Russell Wilson.
Yes, if you really look at how the stats line up this year, Russell Wilson in the frontrunner, and here we go for kickoff. As the Ravens will be returning, played by Lavelle Harris, and Malachi Beatty is the Seattle Seahawks, and here we go. Myers kicks it away. Kickers return now. Let's see the nasty spin moves here, boys. We're working for the highlights here. And Devin Duvernay, the Texas Longhorn, gets the return and will be ball of the 24.
It'll be interesting. I mean, kick didn't even go in the end zone, so he didn't even get a chance for a touchback there.
No, he did not.
He did a good job, though, getting up to the 24.
Yes. As now it will be interesting to see how the players decide to play this out. They're usually reading it on the football field, so now they get a chance to kind of read it against each other and see where we are at here.
They get to be their own coaches for once.
They do, and it's interesting. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens and Lavelle Harris is lined up in the shotgun. Motion on the right side. The handoff goes to Duvernay once again. Fights forward, gets a gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, big thing with Lavelle using the Ravens, you always got to watch out for Lamar Jackson to take off.
Yes, you do. Lamar Jackson, the running back quarterback himself, as he is in the shotgun once again. He has trips to the left.
Calling some sort of.
And in motion. throws to the sideline. That ball is going to be caught.
Hollywood Brown.
Marquise Hollywood Brown, the Oklahoma receiver, gets a first down. Lavelle with the celebration on the sideline, and 2 quick plays results in a first down. Ball on the 47. Consistently staying in the shotgun, trips to the right now, no one to the left. Lavelle looking to go through the air again and has the running back on the screen.
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, the Ohio State former running back. And another first down. Lavelle Harris moving the chains very quick downfield.
One of the better running backs from the Big Ten the last couple of years. In the NFL now for the Baltimore Ravens.
Fake handoff as a play action. Jackson going deep, but not going to find any room on the sideline, and that is out of bounds. Lavelle looking to try to make a big strike and score quick here. 13 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Ball on the 36 for Lavelle and his Ravens. Malachi needs a stop here in the neon green for the Seahawks and the purple for the Ravens.
Got the color rush uniforms on.
It's an interesting array here as Lamar Jackson's going to get hit in the backfield. Throw incomplete.
I thought that was going to get picked for a second, Nick.
I did too.
I do have to say, though, those Seahawks uniforms are probably my favorite uniforms in all of the NFL.
Marquise Brown, the intended target for Lavelle on that deep ball, and now ball still on the 36, 3rd and 10 here to go. Calling an audible at the line, motion. Heavy pass game from Lavelle Harris. This ball is going deep, and that's going to be caught, and that is Sneed for the touchdown. Willie Sneed, the 4th, with the touchdown catch for Lavelle Harris and the Ravens, and he goes up first, 6-0.
That was a great play by Lavelle with Lamar Jackson there. Willie Sneed wide open on the little route, and just got to make the catch when you get close to the end zone, right?
Great play call on the wheel route there, finds the open field, and Lavelle Harris very happy about that, as the pass has just been an absolute move.
Haven't seen Lamar Jackson run yet either, so that'll be interesting.
We have not, and this ball is going to be sent out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Malachi Beatty is going to set up at the 25 for his first drive. Let's see if he can answer here. 13:22 left in the first quarter.
Russell Wilson coming out on the field.
It's a 7-0 game, and we get our first look at Russell Wilson, controlled by Malachi Beatty.
Gotta love Russell Wilson. It's that simple. Former Wisconsin Badger himself.
He is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL at the moment, the front runner for the MVP, and this is going to be a handoff to Chris Carson up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of about 5, 2nd and 5, trying to move the chains, and there we see a run play. We haven't seen very many running plays so far, even though Lavelle had the ball first, but we get a first look at a run. Wide receivers spread out. Wilson's going to drop back in a quick little slant route over the middle, and that's going to be caught and taken for a first down.
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen
makes a nice move
tight
to
end.
get upfield.
Greg Olsen wearing number 88 on the game.
It's not used to seeing him in Seattle instead of Carolina though yet.
Yes, the Carolina Blue.
Yep.
Gotta love the baby blues from the Carolina Panthers today in neon green. Another handoff to Chris Carson. He's gonna find his way to get a first down, and Malachi Beatty using the run to his advantage, spreading them out with the pass and then running it back at the gut in the first down celebration.
Yeah, looking like maybe Lavelle was expecting him to throw again because he just had a wide open hole.
12:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball on the 48 and a gain of about 13 on the play.
We gotta touch on the fact though, even though it is a video game, the Seahawks defense is not great either. So it could be a high-scoring game here for Lavelle and Malachi.
We are able to bring in some of the knowledge from the real sports, as like you said, Seahawks defense not very good, especially with the run. They have a little bit of struggles up front. Wilson a shotgun once again over the middle. And that is going to be Olsen once again. It's a great variety of plays here, pass and run, Daniel, used by Beatty to kind of spread Lavelle and his defense out.
Yeah, did a great job hitting Nick Ballore on that pass as well. He was wide open out of the fullback position.
Double lineback set, and this will go straight over the middle to DK Metcalf, the top receiver out of the draft, and that's going to be a first down. DK Metcalf out of the University of Mississippi. The man has wheels. He is fast.
Cannot believe that he fell to the Seahawks still. He is so good.
DK DK Metcalf, one of the top prospects out of the NFL Combine, and he went to Seattle in the first round.
He's a blessing in disguise for Russell Wilson. He's been amazing this year.
He has been one of the top targets for Russell Wilson as well, and he showed off his speed, stopping a pick six against the Cardinals.
Buda Baker thought he had one.
Wilson in the pocket now. He's going to step up and get hit.
Lavelle bringing the blitz now.
Yes, he is, and we love to see the blitz. The hit on the quarterback made by number 91, Yannick Nakua. Being controlled by Lavelle Harris. Still 7-0 here as Beatty trying to take it down the field. Ball on the 28-yard line, 11-4 left to go here in the first quarter. Changing the play at the line. Lavelle looking like he's bringing a blitz.
He's got Elliott right up against the line of scrimmage here from the safety spot.
Elliott's going to drop back, but still Lavelle Harris is going to get the sack, and that is Ford on the sack for the Ravens. Malachi Beatty slowing down a little bit here as we've seen a little bit of a different look at the blitz packages by Lavelle Harris, trying to slow him down.
He's not just letting him run the ball. He's actually bringing in the blitz now.
You love to see it, the competitiveness with the blitz. I always like to play blitz, especially when I'm playing Madden or NCAA football. Wilson drops back.
A little more time.
Throws over the middle, and that's going to be picked off. Levine Sr. and Lavelle Harris now moving off on the other side of the field. A quick score and a pick now for Lavelle Harris and his Ravens.
That's a momentum stopper right there. I mean, Malachi was getting downfield slowly. He was getting close to that end zone, and the next thing you know, Lavelle jumps the pass. He's got the ball around the 36-yard line. Now you got to go back on defense if you're the Seahawks. And Malachi Beatty.
Motion here for Lavelle. Lamar Jackson steps up, and he's going to deliver a deep ball downfield. That's going to be caught. Snead once again, and Lavelle.
That's crazy.
Snead with the moss.
Wow, I thought that ball was going to get picked.
Incredible.
I think Lavelle thought he was going to get picked for a second, too. And then next thing you know, he was making the catch and going into the end zone with a dive.
So far, no answer to the pass game here by Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks.
That's tough.
As Lavelle Harris gets a pick.
That's tough.
And we will be able to show you a replay here on the screen for the score.
Here it is.
As you see here on the kickoff, and this is going to be back out of the end zone, but on the replay here, watch just Lavelle wait for this route to develop, and throws a straight wheel route to Snead, and you get the catch.
Probably one of the best safeties in football, Jamal Adams on the 1v1 too. And Willie Snead IV able to come up with a terrific catch for Lavelle Harris and the Ravens.
14-0 lead here for Lavelle. As Wilson quick screen, and that's going to be incomplete as Carson had it in his hands and dropped it. Ravens pressure all up in the backfield. And it'll be a 2nd and 10 ball on the 25 after the touchback. But like we said, the pass game for Lavelle Harris right now is proving to be a fatal one at that. 2nd and 10 here. Wilson's going to drop back, and he's going to find his receiver, DK Metcalf, out on the edge.
Great play right there, Nick.
It is. I like the way that Malachi Beatty's using the outside edges of the field to really open up that middle, but at the same time, it's been very effective for him so far today.
We haven't really seen Malachi out of the shotgun either. We've seen him under center quite a bit.
I like the look, though. Under center play is very, very good in my eyes. Another sack here for the Ravens and Lavelle Harris. Ngaku, that is number 91, bringing the pressure. And the Seahawks line not being able to give Beatty enough time, but Lavelle doing a very nice job of bringing different blitz packages as well. 9:35 here left to go. Ball on the 29 after the sack. It's going to be 2nd and 20, a 10-yard loss.
You wonder maybe if they're going to if he's going to hand it off here, try to get something going up the middle.
Wishbone in the backfield here is Wilson. Drops back, hit once again, and that is Nyoku. And the outside edge, that's his 2nd sack of the drive. Loss of 4 on the play. Lavelle Harris bringing the blitz and not stopping. He is very focused right now on trying to get that ball back. And we talked about it. He's been getting hyped up all week.
And I mean, hey, it's not like we're playing on rookie. We're on all Madden, so he's playing well even on the hardest difficulty in the game.
Trying to get some yards back up through the line of scrimmage, but he's going to get one, if that. And a handoff to Chris Carson, and now we see our first punt. I personally never punt in Madden or college football. I don't like to do it. I like to try to go for it, but we will get a punt here.
It's 4th and 23, probably the best idea for the day.
4th and 23, the punt goes. And now Lavelle will take over at the 49. Lamar
8
Jackson.
minutes left here in the first quarter.
Lamar Jackson getting to come back out, and I really like to see not a lot of run game with the running back quarterback. Usually when people see Lamar Jackson, they think of the running back quarterback, but now there's the first handoff. J.K. Dobbins going to take it up the gut, and he's going to fight forward for a first down, and then some. Gain of about 13 on the play.
A great run by Dobbins. Lavelle Harris gets the hole, and he's able to take advantage of it.
Only 2 rushes there, as you saw. That's his second rush of the day with J.K. Dobbins. Ball on the 36, 8:08 left to go. As Jackson in the shotgun. Trips to the right of the screen for Lavelle Harris. And now motion. That is Sneed moving to the right side on the bottom. Pass once again, and now he's going to try to take off and run with the running back quarterback. Throw over the middle, and that's going to be caught. Is that Hollywood Brown?
Play.
It is.
What a play.
Great job there by Lavelle Harris to get the route to develop. 2nd and 1, gain of 9 on the play. Marquise Hollywood Brown, the Oklahoma wide receiver.
We maybe see something up the middle here, try to get the quick first down.
I thought he was going to run with Lamar Jackson, and there it is. J.K. Dobbins going to run, and the quick step back.
He tried to hop back and try to go in the hole, and he went backwards.
The cutback not able to work there.
It was a good idea. The hole was there, just wasn't able to get through it.
Malachi Beatty said, "No way, sir." Hold the phone, as Lee Corso says. And Marquise Hollywood Brown with the bubble screen. The hit stick there by
Malachi Beatty trying to force a fumble.
He was. 3rd reception of the drive. Gain of 15 on the play. 1st and 10, ball on the 11. As Malachi Beatty needs a stop here with his Seahawks.
You wonder if maybe we see a blitz here, try to get Lamar uncomfortable in the backfield.
A handoff to Mark Ingram now. The cutback from Lavelle Harris.
Wow.
Lavelle very clean with the sneaky jukes, and that's another touchdown for him. He goes up early, 20-0.
We got another replay.
And we do have a replay of that touchdown here after the field goal. Robert Griffith III holds the kick down. It is up and good, and you see here, watch this move there. Just a nice little cutback by Mark Ingram.
Little stutter step into the end zone.
Lavelle Harris.
21-0 in the first quarter.
3 straight drives, 3 straight scores, 1 after an interception.
You gotta see if Malachi Beatty can come in here and he can make a play, get a touchdown, try to cut it down, then get a stop. That's the big thing that you probably want to do if you're him right now. Trying to cut this lead and then try to get a stop and take another stab at it.
Kick taken by Nick Ballore for the Seahawks, and now Malachi Beatty needs to get an answer here. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Patrick Queen in the middle.
And now we see Russell Wilson in his first set of the shotgun for Malachi Beatty, and there's a quick run, steps out of bounds. Is the game going to give him the first down?
It might be second and inches. I think he may have got it, though.
I think we need to get the chain gain out there to really measure that ball. Is that possible? Can we get a chain gain out there?
They're giving him inches.
No way.
They're giving him inches.
He knew it was a stop. 2nd and inches here. Pass screen to Chris Carson.
Get it. There it is.
And that's the first down.
That's the best time to call one of those little slip screens to Chris Carson. You just let him get through.
Gain of 6, 1st and 10. Move the chains for Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks. Ball on the 41, 6:10 left to go here in the first quarter.
Might need to get something sneaky there for him.
And an empty backfield here for Malachi Beatty and Russell Wilson. Reliance Sr. was in the middle for Lavelle Harris, and a quick throw once again to Carson. That's going to be his main target so far. Russell Wilson, 6 of 9, 60 yards on the pass.
Lavelle and Malachi are both very focused right now.
You love to see it, just the intensity in the focus. As you see at the scoreboard there, Lavelle Harris winning 21-0 off 3 straight scores over Malachi Beatty.
It's one of those things where it's a completely different focus than when they're actually on the field. Because on the field, you're talking, you're loud, you're with your teammates. But here, you gotta look at every little thing.
Now Wilson in the shotgun. Trying to evade the pressure.
Wow.
He does, gets it off.
Great play by Malachi Beatty.
Tyler Lockett with the reception, and a great job to let the route develop by Malachi Beatty as well. Saw the blitz coming.
And that's a throw that we've seen Russell Wilson make in real life. So
yes,
to
Russell
see it
very
happen,
good at making the back step throw.
Yeah, to see it happen in the video game, it's fun to see.
The off-balance throw, and it's going to be a 2nd and 4. Gain of 6 on that play.
Maybe take off here.
Yep, there it is, the takeoff, and he's going to fight forward, get hit out of bounds there. Not quite getting the first down.
I think about 2 yards to go, right, Nick?
Marcus Peters with the tackle, 3rd and 1 here. This will be an interesting call. Is it going to be a run or a pass?
Out of the shotgun, might see a screen.
There's the handoff to Chris Carson up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, get a couple extra yards.
Quick 45 base, I think is what the play call there is called. Nick.
4 rushes, 26 yards for Malachi Beatty using Chris Carson today, and that's been his kind of form of offense. You've seen it a lot, just switching over. Lavelle Harris big with the passing today.
Yeah, Malachi Beatty definitely much more balanced than Lavelle has been here. Lavelle only 3 carries on the day. Beatty's been about 4 or 5.
Under the line, that's going to be to Olsen. That's going to be caught. You love the patience there, especially. You see it on the field from quarterbacks a lot, but Malachi Beatty doing a great job of letting routes develop and kind of almost sucking Lavelle and the blitz in, trying to sucker him.
Carson with the first down there.
Once again, the running game for Malachi Beatty.
It's a pretty good stat. 5 carries, 38 yards. That's pretty good.
Moving the chains once again, 1st and goal. This is the first time that Malachi Beatty's been inside the red zone. Ball on the 9-yard line, 3:11 left to go here, 25 on the play clock. And he's going to put Russell Wilson under center. He's got DK Metcalf out to the bubble, and he's going to go to Hyde instead.
I thought he was going to hit Olsen on the seam there for a second. He had him.
Carlos Hyde quick up the middle, and that's going to be a 2nd goal, gain of 3. As time ticking down, trying to get a quick answer here is Malachi Beatty before the quarter ends out. 2:40 left to go here. In motion is Metcalf. And a quick throw out to Hyde once again. And that's going to be caught. Gain of 2 on the play.
Maybe a handoff here, try to see if Chris Carson can put one into the end zone.
Maybe a quick option run as well to the outside, try to open that up.
A little bit of a speed option here. Do have the 2 in the backfield.
He's going to go with the throw, and that's going to be incomplete as he was hit. Felt the pressure, and Yoku there on the hit for Lavelle Harris and the Ravens. As the blitz not stopping for Lavelle Harris in the red zone.
Is he going to go with a field goal, or is he going to try to fake it and get in? That's the real question.
We will have to see. Need points on the board here any way that you can get it. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Malachi Beatty with 3 on the board. The shutout is over. Now Lavelle Harris needs to get an answer.
Madden being nice and giving us the replay there.
Yes, Madden giving us its own replay. The BVTV crew not needing to do it.
Austin gets a break.
Austin West gets a break. And the kickoff's going to be returned by Devin Duvernay. He's going to get tackled by a handful of Seahawks.
Only gets up to the 18, so.
Not a smart return there coming out of the end zone as a 4-yard deep kick. But nonetheless, Lavelle Harris and his high-powered passing offense takes back over.
You wonder maybe if now he switches it up and tries to go more Lamar Jackson on the option, or if he keeps trying to pick at Snead and Hollywood Brown and try to get something going with the pass game still.
He's going to go with the pass once again. That's J.K. Dobbins on the quick little screen out. And he's going to get the first down. No huddle offense here. The hurry-up 2-minute drill as we're 1:45 for Lavelle Harris on the play clock.
On that one as well.
Ball on the 29-yard line. Moving the chains, taking his time.
Letting the play clock wind down here.
Bleeding out some play clock, trying to get another score before the half. Plenty of receivers open for him, and he wants it all to Hollywood Brown.
Oh, did he get down?
Are we going to get an interception here?
Nope.
Nope.
He lands out of bounds. Good job by Beatty to jump that. Just couldn't quite get his feet down.
As Dunbar jumped the route there for the Seahawks. And Malachi Beatty. This is an incomplete pass. The clock will stop. 1:27 left to go here in the first quarter still. Jackson all kinds of time. There we see the takeoff, and he's got a blocker out in front. Great job by Lavelle Harris to use the running back.
There's the play that we've been waiting for.
That's his first rush on the day, and it's going to be for 21 yards. Ball on the 50, 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, so that stops the clock.
He likes putting Miles Boykin in motion on almost every play. You notice that, Nick?
Yes, he does. Plenty of time here, throws over the middle, and that's going to be out of bounds to the left side, excuse me.
I thought maybe that he was going to jump that, get the pick, and he had a wide open lane to take off if he did.
Intended target on that play was the tight end, Nick Boyle. Once again, Lavelle using the motion, and now he's going to take off with Lamar Jackson. Cuts back over the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Cuts back to the numbers.
Big hit from the Seahawk defender.
His second both rushes now with Lamar Jackson that Lavelle has used have gotten him a first down. 35 seconds on the play clock. Or on the game clock, excuse me. 16 on the play clock, 39.
Both of them, he's been untouched until he's been tackled.
Letting the routes develop here. Now, Lavelle going to take off once again. Got the first down and a little bit more. Tries to get a cutback fumble on the field.
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner picks it up for Seattle. And trying to get a little too fancy was Lavelle Harris.
That is a huge stop for Malachi Beatty.
Malachi Beatty says, no, no, sir. And now he will take over on the 14. Got to push downfield.
If you can get a touchdown here, it's an 11-point game at the end. And you can take some time off in the second quarter as well and hope your defense can get another stop.
And Beatty once again using Chris Carson. 12 seconds. Nobody will call a timeout as they're going to let the clock run down. 7 seconds now. Both players trying to pick the play, and that will do it as a quick runoff in the play. At the end of the first quarter, 21-3. Lavelle Harris running it all with the pass and an interception.
We thought maybe he would go back. He would go to that Lamar Jackson running on that last drive.
And we will, after this play here, we'll take a quick commercial break as Carson gonna do a quick cutback, tries to hurdle a man, and nothing going here. We will take a quick timeout here on BVTV.
Looks like Buddy's watching one of his favorite sports teams. I thought so. Whoa, wait, where are you going? Buddy? Of course, he's at the BVU football game. Buddy, did you know you could be broadcasting the game through BVTV Sports? You and a team can broadcast professional sports productions, just like any big-name network does. Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. I guess that's pretty cool, too. BVTV, by Beavers, for Beavers.
Here's Jerry! Ah! Where's the SD card? Where is it?
Can't make me talk.
And fade to black.
Good show, guys.
Guys, I forgot to hit record.
The campus of Buena Vista University for our esports broadcast. Nick Henrichs, Daniel Meissner, happy to bring it to you with the rest of the BVTV crew. We will throw it back now to the game. Lavelle Harris and Micah Beatty as a quick sack here as we hop back on the screen. And that is Nyoku once again. 4 tackles, 3 sacks
all
for
over the place.
He has been. Lavelle Harris using that
4th down now.
Ravens defense to his advantage.
Got another punt coming maybe.
4th and 13 here. Ball on the 11. Back to do the punting duties is Michael Dixon.
Proach.
As this punts away, Proach is going to take it and run. Lavelle Harris going to get a short gain. It's a 10-yard punt return there. Sets Lavelle Harris up at 39. 13:52 left to go here in the first half. And Daniel, let's run through a little bit. How do you think this game has shaped out in Lavelle's favor so well?
I mean, he's doing a good job just picking apart the coverage, honestly. Maybe that comes from him being a corner on the BV football team. He knows how the coverages work a little better than most people. But, I mean, he's done a great job using Lamar Jackson's strengths where he's hitting the open passes, but he's also, on that last drive, he did a great job using his running ability. And if he can continue to balance that out, I think that he can hold on to this lead.
Quick handoff there by Lavelle Harris to use Mark Ingram, and now he's going to use Lamar Jackson as he's going to go deep. Wants it all. And the route stopped. Lavelle Harris wanted that one.
Willie Snead was wide open again.
Intended target was Snead. We like to see him go to the deep ball with Snead multiple times. That's how he's got 2 of his last 3 touchdowns.
Just a little bit too far for him to get there, though.
If you're just joining us here on BVTV Esports, Lavelle Harris, the Baltimore Ravens. Malachi Bateman is the Seattle Seahawks. 21-3 our score, 13:22 left to go. Ball on the 44 for Lavelle Harris and his Ravens. Thrown over the middle, Snead once again. And he's gonna get the first down.
Looked like he may have jumped over the throw for the intended target there. Madden added that in a couple years ago.
Tackle made by Ben Burkraven. Lavelle Harris doing, like you said, a nice job of picking apart the coverages and using the pass to his advantage. Only a handful of runs for him. Actually, I can count them all on one hand. He's had 4. He used J.K. Dobbins for 2 and Lamar Jackson for 2. Now he's going to try to read it. And there's the pass down the middle. That's Boykin, excuse me. And Lavelle Harris set up beautifully now.
Last time Lavelle Harris got this close to the end zone, though, Malachi Beatty got the fumble. So you wonder maybe if we can get another forced fumble here or something.
Lavelle Harris has not been able to capitalize on the last drive. As you said, turned it over on the fumble. That's the first drive that he has had that he has not scored. And now in the red zone. Hand off to Ingram, and that is going to be in for the touchdown. Lavelle Harris adds to his commanding lead now. And it's 27-21. Malachi Beatty needs an answer here.
So Mark Ingram with 2 touchdowns, but J.K. Dobbins getting the bulk of the carries for the Ravens today.
Yes, he is. Kick is down, and here's the replay here. Just a very nice outside run for Mark Ingram for the score. Gives Lavelle Harris a 25-point lead with 12 minutes left to go here in the half. 12-12 to be exact. And the kickoff coming. Taken by Belroy there at about the 24. Excuse me, the 19, gets up to the 27.
So if you're Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks, you want a touchdown here. Right, Nick?
Yes, you
would
do.
agree.
You definitely need one to try to at least get some points back on the board. And then you need a couple of crucial stops, which he has not been able to get, as the pass game has just been outstanding for Lavelle Harris today.
Lavelle Harris is making Lamar Jackson play better than he has his last couple games, honestly.
That is very true. Lamar Jackson has been struggling, and now Malachi wants to kind of go along here, and he's going to find more in the flat.
Across the line of scrimmage there.
Are we going to get?
Yep, illegal forward pass.
Yes, we are. Illegal forward pass, and
Malachi is shocked.
Thought he was able to get a break there with a big pass play over the middle.
It was either that or going to be a roughing because Wilson took a big hit.
Lavelle Harris still bringing the blitz packages all day long here. 12 minutes to go exactly as the clock keeps moving. And after the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 15 for Beatty. Ball on the 23-yard line under center. We've seen this look a lot from him. A quick dump over the middle of Carson.
Looked almost like it was an accident.
I know. But it proved actually to be very successful for him. Got some yards back, 7 on the play there, 3rd and 8. Lavelle Harris was not expecting that at all. I don't think either player was.
Maybe not. I wasn't expecting it, but if he's open, why not hit him, right, Nick?
Indeed. Going to switch it up to the shotgun here. 2 receivers out wide on both sides.
Yeah.
Throw it over the middle.
Got it.
That's going to be caught. Lavelle Harris thought he had the pick, tried to jump the route there.
Chris Carson once again making the catch.
He's been the
been
big
all
receiving
over.
target today
He's
for
been all
Malachi
over,
Beatty.
man. And he's had a few really good carries as well.
Besides DK Metcalf, the wide receiver out of University of Mississippi, or Ole Miss as they say. And a handoff once again, Carson getting the workload. Trying to make a man miss it, he does!
Nice run there by Malachi Beatty with Chris Carson.
Great timing on the juke, 7th run of the day, 50 yards.
That's a pretty good yards per attempt average.
Yes, it is.
I'm not very good at math, but we can look at it later, right?
We will look at it later. We don't do math. We like to have fun here, though, as we always say. Here at Lange Communications Center is...
None of us are wearing glasses, so we can't be like Guy.
No, we are not.
Tannenbaum.
Throwback to Guy Tannenbaum. As now Wilson under center for Malachi Beatty. Wants it all, going deep for Lockett.
Oh, he almost had it.
The interception almost there for Lavelle Harris, trying to get his 3rd turnover of the day.
Malachi Beatty tried to get Tyler Lockett to moss him with the one-hand catch, too.
Almost had it as well as the pass was broken up there.
One of the most consistent receivers in the NFL, Tyler Lockett.
He's now staying under center. Quick bubble screen to DK Metcalf. He might have room, and a quick slide step. And gets a nice gain there.
They're going to count that as a rush for DK Metcalf, not a catch. So 15 yards.
156 yards of offense, as you saw on the top of the screen underneath the scoreboard there. 28-3 our score. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go as a quick clock run off now puts us at 10:04. A new set of downs here for Malachi Beatty. Changing it up at the line. Blitz coming. Going over the middle of Carson.
Once again, Chris Carson becoming the biggest target for the Seahawks and Malachi Beatty.
Interesting numbers here. It's kind of funny to watch how people play the game and how quarterbacks have such different numbers when it comes to completions and incompletions. Russell Wilson, 14 of 19 today, under control
that's
by Malachi Beatty.
Pretty realistic Russell Wilson.
That does seem very realistic for Russell Wilson. I will give you that one, Daniel.
Russell Wilson, once again, has been spectacular this year. Probably the MVP front runner in the NFL. At least for most people.
Motion here over the middle, and it's going to be another dump off to Carson. Like we've said, Chris Carson has been used all day. 8 rushes for 51 yards, and Malachi Beatty trying to use that to spread out his long balls. We've seen the targets downfield. He's had a couple successful ones. The last time he did it, it was broken up at about the 10-yard line.
And if that got caught, DB was on the ground, he may have scored.
Tyler Lockett, once again, he's going to get shoved out of bounds.
We said it earlier, Tyler Lockett, very consistent, very underrated. Able to get that and then take it 18 yards upfield.
As Lavelle Harris trying to keep the score where it's at, 28-3.
And I would not be surprised to see Chris Carson get another carry here into the end zone.
Jerome Bonds made the hit out of bounds. Russell Wilson going to take it, and there's a touchdown and a response by Malachi Beatty.
Yeah, Russell Wilson taking it in for him.
First touchdown of the day for Beatty. It makes it a 28-9 game. After the extra point, we will see if he goes for 2 or just stays with the easy one.
We got a replay coming after the extra point as well.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. We got a replay here as you watch. Just a nice, easy little run up the middle. Read the pass coverage beautifully and gets a quick score.
Lavelle thought he was going to pass, dropped Patrick Queen into coverage. Next thing you know, Russell Wilson just walks into the end zone.
Smart decision by Lavelle Harris to take the knee and put him at the 25 with the reception from Devin Duvernay. And now we're starting to see a little bit of fire coming out of Malachi Bateman with a score. Let's see if he can get a stop here. We've had multiple turnovers on the day.
No, we were talking to him during our commercial break. He said, I just needed a warm-up quarter.
Did need a warm-up quarter, and now we'll see if he can get a win here. And now a spin move.
Mark Ingram couldn't get past him, though.
Mark Ingram used once again those outside runs for Lavelle Harris. The option reads.
We got a few former Heisman candidates and winners.
We do. These rosters are just stacked with absolute powerhouses in their day from college football.
Lamar Jackson, a Heisman winner. Mark Ingram, Robert Griffin III, and then Russell Wilson finished 9th in Heisman voting in 2011.
Play action. Wants it all going deep once again, and that's going to be picked off. Intercepted.
Shaquem Griffin.
Shaquem Griffin is going to take it up to the 45, and a big momentum shift here. The warm-up quarter was over. Malachi Beatty rubs off the rust.
Excuse me, Shaquille Griffin.
Both Griffins are on that team. You have Shaquille and Shaquem Griffin on the team for the Seattle Seahawks.
Gotta make sure it's the right one.
Yes, gotta make sure.
But good job by Malachi Beatty. He was able to jump the pass, get the pick. Now you have the ball at the 47-yard line. Maybe you can score again, but bring this game within 11 points.
Beautifully set up here with another run here by Carson. 9 rushes, 52 yards. Under Beatty for Carson. As it is 28-10 our score. Another interceptions. I believe that is 4 turnovers in the game today.
I think
2 by both teams.
Yeah, I think 2 interceptions.
There's been 3 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery.
Fumble.
All have resulted in points today. And another dump off to Carson as he's been using him all day long like we've talked about, has Malachi Beatty. 7:19 left to go, ball in the 38. Shoved out of bounds before he could get the first down, so a 3rd and 1 situation coming up here. Talk about the momentum shifts here. We've had a lot of bounces back and forth. Lavelle Harris has scored a lot early, and now Malachi Beatty getting an answer.
Lavelle making some adjustments with his coaches here, using his defensive back mindset to try and help his defense tighten up a little.
Puts Fort in motion, and now a quick audible at the line here by Russell Wilson. And Malachi Beatty. Hand off to Carson. He's going to get the first down on a gain of 2 on the play.
Even with the user Lavelle Harris using Fort, he wasn't able to make the tackle for a loss.
So we've seen a lot of read options and quick screens. Beatty doing a nice job of letting the routes develop for himself. Both players doing a very nice job of letting the routes develop. And another quick dump off to Carson. That's been twice now that Malachi Beatty's used that and caught Lavelle Harris off guard. Knight's blitz coming through, but much to his chagrin, not going to be able to stop. 2nd and inches now.
Got this second quarter moving a little quicker than that first quarter as well, Nick.
Almost picked off on the hit. As Matthew Judden comes in for the blitz. And the pass falls harmlessly to the artificial video game turf, the Pixels. Throwing a little comedy in there as now another sack here.
And oh boy.
And who else but Judden once again. He's gotten 2 hits straight on the quarterback back to back. 5 sacks for Lavelle Harris and his Ravens.
Going for the 49-yard field goal. This won't be easy.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is going to be wide to the left. No good.
Points would have been huge there. Just couldn't quite get it.
As Madden going to give us a quick replay here.
Just hooked it.
And that is the first turnover that neither player has been able to get points on the board. Just hooked it wide left, 28-10 now. As we get closer to halftime, 5 minutes and 30 seconds, where we'll give you a rundown of the game, some scores around the college football land in real time as well. If you are just joining us, Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner for this BVTV esports call here in Logie Communications. As thrown down the middle, Marquise Hollywood Brown with a tiptoe catch out of bounds.
Flipping the field real quick.
29-yard reception, and it's going to be a new set of downs inside the territory on the 32.
From the Raven 39 all the way up to the Seahawk 32 for Lavelle Harris and the Ravens.
He's been doing a very nice job of flipping the field very quickly here, as you see the pass game in full effect here. As Boykin was in motion, now letting the route develop. Wants it all once again to Hollywood Brown.
Oh my God.
Was it picked?
Yes, it was.
It was, and another interception there.
Diggs
by
with
Diggs.
the pick. Quandre Diggs forcing the interception.
Turnovers back and forth here. Malachi Beatty trying to get a little bit of momentum back here. Let's see if he can drive in on a score.
He went up, grabbed it, and somehow got 2 feet down and was able to get the interception.
No yards on the carry there, as Nyoku once again
You're right.
with the tackle in the backfield. Lavelle's been using him very well on the defensive side of the ball.
You wonder if maybe we see another, the deep pass start to develop for Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks here.
Let the routes develop, and another sack here in the backfield. And that is Campbell, that is Callius Campbell, the defensive end out of the University of Miami, Florida. In real life, he is listed at 6'8", 300 pounds.
That's a pretty big.
That is a big man. And nothing going there as he's going to be dropped once again in the backfield. 4th and 15, so no points yet off the turnover once again for Malachi Beatty.
But we have a different look here. No longer going to punt, going to go for the deep ball here maybe. Try to get a first down, taking the risk even with the field position.
See, I like this call. It's a friendly game. You got 15 yards to go here. Try to press your luck a little bit. Ball at 15, not going to be able to get it away. That's going to be a fumble.
And now Lavelle Harris going to take over at the 6-yard line.
Oh, boy. Nothing going to the chagrin of Malachi Beatty, and now back against the wall. Let's see if he can get a defensive stop. Another
You got to love
turnover.
the aggressive play calling there by Malachi.
You got to appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I mean, either way, they're going to have a good field position if you don't get it.
Down 18, and Lavelle going to take a quick touchdown on one play.
I think maybe he tried to go down right before it, just to let the clock run out a little bit more.
And a A 24-point lead here for Lavelle Harris as he gets points back on the turnover on downs. Kick is up. That's going to be no good.
Maybe there's some artificial wind coming in.
And you look here on the replay as just a quick little handoff up the middle splits all the defense.
Bobby Wagner went to the outside instead of going middle.
Malachi Beatty looked to be fooled on the run there. And he will get the ball back. Let's see if he can get another quick answer. Belroy taking it from the 15. Gets up to the 27. 13 yards on the return there, or 13 yards per return so far for Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks, and now setting up 2 yards shy of where you would get the ball on a touchback.
2 yards ahead.
Yes, 2 yards ahead, thank you. 34-10 our score. If you're just joining us, Lavelle Harris putting on a clinic when it comes to scoring.
He gave Chris Carson the hot route right before.
And
so
another
I'm surprised we didn't see him dump it off.
Another incomplete pass. Lavelle Harris constantly bringing a blitz, putting pressure on Beatty.
I think it's safe to say Lavelle likes to hit Russell Wilson.
Yes, he does. I don't know what he has against this man, but it's got to be something.
He doesn't really like to hit Chris Carson, though.
No, Chris
Another
Carson.
first down for Chris Carson.
Chris Carson doing work here. 12 runs, 64 yards, averaging about 5.3 yards per carry. As
we
you saw on
said
the
Madden would do the math for us, and they did, Nick.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Play action
big
fake
drop
is
back.
Wilson going to get hit again. Unable to let the routes develop now, and Lavelle using the blitz all to his advantage.
That was like a 15-step drop back, though.
We have been seeing this from Beatty today so far. He likes to take bigger dropbacks and let those routes get over. It has proved to be successful for him early in the first quarter, but with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left before halftime, you need to score here. 2nd and 10.
50 seconds left before the 2-minute warning as well.
And he's just going to throw it away. Very smart decision there to not take the sack.
As the Ravens offense is posing on the sideline.
You always got to appreciate what Madden does just to try to add a little bit of fun into the game. As this year they have added more celebrations as well. You can now use the joystick to increase your celebrations. Nyoka trying to get in the pressure, but he's going to tuck it and run, slide forward. And a 3rd and 10 now comes to about a 4th and 5.
10-second runoff here for the Seahawks.
And a no-huddle offense here for Beatty. He needs to try to get the first down and score. Going over the middle, that's going to be Metcalf with a diving catch. Great time to make a big play. His 3rd reception of the day.
He's gonna be very, very good in the near future for the Seahawks if he keeps playing the way he is in real life as well.
And a 2-minute warning here coming into the game, so both players looking to try to finish this game out.
No timeouts called here either for either of them.
Before halftime.
Malachi just trying to crawl back into this before halftime.
And a run, nothing doing there, and a big hit in the backfield. Lavelle Harris dropping the hit stick, as they say in Madden. As Matthew Judden once again in the backfield on the blitz.
Matt Judon coming in, hitting him hard. I think that's the first time we've seen him really stuff Chris Carson also today.
That is very true, and just as we say that here, it gets about 9 to 10 yards back on the run with Chris Carson.
Yep.
Now a 3rd and 2, ball in the 35, 1:20 left to go here. Stuffed once again to Carson up the middle.
I think it's safe to say Chris Carson's been the best running back in this game today.
He's got to be tired in this game right now. Those pixelated legs have been moving all day long.
But his line giving him a nice hole to run through as well.
Humphrey getting the tackle there for Lavelle Harris and his Ravens. If you're just joining us once again, Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner for our esports call here in Loggy Communications on Madden 21.
Just outside J. Leslie Rollins Stadium, as we like to say.
Lavelle Harris using the Ravens. Malachi Beatty using the Seattle Seahawks. And he's going to use Russell Wilson and take off. Going to get a few yards there, gain of about 8, I believe. We're going to give him 7.
A little bit of a quick duck and get about 3 more yards on the run. Even a field goal here for Malachi Beatty right before the half. That's huge.
Points are huge here. Need points on the board. 34-10. Malachi Beatty is trailing to Lavelle Harris. That quick throw to the back of the end zone, and that's going to be picked off once again. Interceptions in bundles today.
One hand back of the end zone. Wow, what a pick.
Marlon Humphrey there getting the user pick for Lavelle Harris.
That was beautiful.
And with 45 seconds to go, he's going to get the ball on the 20 and a fresh set of downs.
Maybe Lavelle goes deep to Snead again right here.
We
Try to build that lead right before halftime.
Deep target so far today is Snead. Changing some plays at the line. Saw something he didn't like in the coverage. Dropping back, throw now to Boykin. That's going to be caught in a timeout taken here.
Well, Harris trying to get downfield, at least get a field goal maybe. Make this a 27-point lead.
Took the timeout maybe to try to keep some time on the clock, like you said, to try to drive down the field and score. 38 seconds left to go here.
Got plenty of time to get into field goal range.
In the first half. Ball on the 29-yard line, 2nd and 1.
Bobby
for
Wagner
Harris.
Out in the cornerback spot here too.
Trips now wide to the right. Bunched up formation, motion. Takes Lamar Jackson, step back, and that's going to be Marquise Brown. Just steps out of bounds, tried to cut it back upfield.
He tried to get it right before, and he had a wide open lane to the end zone for a touchdown.
His 5th reception of the day with Marquise Hollywood Brown out of Oklahoma, 107 yards. He's been a big target for Lavelle Harris today, and it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 42, 33 seconds left to go.
All you need is about 10 more yards, 5 to 10 more yards with Justin Tucker. You can probably hit a field goal here.
Going to go back to the pass, and he's going to find Boykin in the flat, taken down at the numbers, and another timeout taken here by Lavelle Harris.
I would not be surprised to see a shot at the end zone here.
Take one quick shot at the end zone, let some time run out, and then a field goal to end it all for the half.
Even if you take one, you let Lamar take it, you use your last time out, take that shot, and then you're in the middle of the field for the field goal, make it a little bit easier.
2nd and 4, ball on the 36. In motion is Boykin at the bottom of your screen. Takes some time to develop, and there's the deep ball going all to Brown, and that's going to be picked off, but no,
he lands
out of bounds.
No.
Malachi Beatty jumping the route once again. We've seen interceptions just everywhere today.
Each quarterback has 2 now, I believe.
I believe each quarterback has 3 at least.
We will get an update here at halftime on those stats. It's one of those 2.
There's an interception while we talk about it. Steps out of bounds. Jumping routes all day long.
Amadi with just a quick jump. And now with Russell Wilson, you got to probably just take a shot at the end zone, 16 seconds, or at least try to get something close to the sideline, go out of bounds, and kick a field goal. But
in the 2nd quarter, it has been all defense here, not a lot of scoring being done.
Lavelle has been bringing that blitz all game as well.
Throw in the middle, Olsen. That one's almost picked off.
Broken up.
Lavelle Harris wanted that once again.
Wanted Greg Olsen right over the middle on the seam route.
Tight end seam. Has been successful once for Beatty today. 34-10 our score. 12 seconds left to go before the half. Ball on the 27, 2nd and 10. Uses Wilson, drops back, throw now to Carson deep, and that one's going to be incomplete.
That should have been picked.
That definitely should have been picked. Lavelle not happy with himself, as you can see it in his eyes.
Lavelle throwing the hands up real quick.
Play action here for Wilson. He's going to try to tuck it and run. Spins away and another fumble, but picked up there.
That's the end of the
by
first
the
half,
offense,
though.
and that will be the end of the first half. I am Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner. We are doing the BVTV eSports broadcast here in the Logie Communications Center Arena. We set it up yesterday. It looks beautiful. Thank you to our BVTV staff. And this has been a fun day for the eSports broadcast. We got Lavelle Harris in here, and we've got Malachi Beatty, and they are playing as the Ravens and the Seahawks here on Madden 21. If we can go take a look at the stats real quick to see how this game has shaped up here. So far, it has been all Ravens for Lavelle Harris, and you see here on the screen, Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, doing all he can. He's got 297 yards on the day so far.
3 interceptions, though, and a fumble on the rushing attempt earlier. And for the rushing, Mark Ingram, only 3 carries, but he's got 3 touchdowns on those carries as well. So he's making the most. J.K. Dobbins has a few carries on the day for 20 yards.
Lavelle Harris has been using Mark Ingram to his advantage in short yardage situations, especially down in the red zone, as he does have his 3 touchdowns. Turnovers have been a big thing today so far out of both teams. As we go to it here, Russell Wilson so far on the day, 18 of 30, 165 yards, and 2 interceptions as well for Malachi Beatty.
This has been the standout player for him, though, today. Chris Carson.
Chris Carson has been all on the field, 80 total yards out of Oklahoma State. He's been using them very well to his advantage. So, Daniel, how has the first half shaped up for both teams?
I mean, Lavelle jumped on him early. Obviously, he had the 3 touchdowns early in this game. But Malachi also, he gave up 14 points in the second half there, 13 points, or in the second quarter. So he did a much better job stopping him in the second quarter with the interceptions, but just has not been able to capitalize off of those turnovers to try and make a comeback in this game.
It has been all defense for both teams with the interceptions and a couple of fumbles. We had an interception just before the half. And before we go to take a look at the second half and set that up, we got some college football going around the country in person as well as stadiums across the country. USC right now 7-6 over Arizona. Miami gets a big win over Virginia Tech. That game was close, 25-24. Indiana still remains unbeaten as they have the Buckeyes of Ohio State next week, the number 10 team. Hoosiers.
That should be a good game.
Yes, it should be. Get a win over Michigan State, 24-0 as Marshall, the Thundering Herd, also remains unbeaten, 42-14 over Middle Tennessee. Liberty, the Flames, after a big win against Virginia Tech last week, get a shutdown win today, 58-14. And so far, that has been some of the biggest games. As
we got some primetime games tonight.
Yes,
Wisconsin,
we do
Michigan.
have some primetime games in Big Ten action.
It should be a good night for college football as well.
It should be. So we're going to take one more quick commercial break here on BVTV, and then we will get started with the second half. Stay tuned.
Looks like Buddy's watching one of his favorite sports teams. I thought so. Whoa, wait. Where are you going? Buddy? Of course. He's at the BVU football game. Buddy, did you know you could be broadcasting the game through BVTV Sports? You and a team can broadcast professional sports productions, just like any big-name network does. Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. I guess that's pretty cool, too. BVTV. By Beavers. For Beavers.
Here's Jerry! Ah! Where's the SD card? Where is it?
Can't make me talk.
And fade to black.
Good show, guys.
Guys, I forgot to hit record.
Welcome back inside Lockheed Communication Center here on the campus of Buena Vista University, just outside of J. Leslie Rollins Stadium where our usual sports happen. But today we've got esports. Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner as the play-by-play and color duo playing some Madden football as we get the second half with Lavelle Harris and Malachi Beatty ready to go. As Tucker kicks it away, Homer going to take it for Malachi Beatty and the Seahawks, Lavelle Harris and the Ravens, and he's going to get up to about the 18-yard line. They're given the spot on the 19, 24-yard return, as this game has been all Lavelle Harris so far, 34-10, as you see at the top of the score. Both players playing very well, though, using their time wisely here during each play. A lot of turnovers, though, Daniel.
Yeah, 5 total interceptions between the two quarterbacks, 3 for Lamar Jackson, 2 for Russell Wilson, and the fumble for Lamar Jackson that came at about the 15-yard line.
As Malachi Beatty has Russell Wilson under center. Seen that look all day. Wants to go over the middle, and as we talk about it, another interception. That's going to be Elliott for the Ravens and Lavelle Harris.
Lavelle not happy with one of the animations he got from the Madden video game.
Tried to get a cutback and gets tackled as he wanted to take it to the house. And a quick turnover to open up the second half.
Pick number 3 for Malachi Beatty today.
Passing game has been used by both teams very well, but despite the few interceptions that have been in, wants to go long and does on the first play, and that's going to be caught in the back of the end zone and a touchdown there.
I thought he was about to take off for a quick 34-yard touchdown run decided to dump it, and there it is.
And a touchdown by Marquise Hollywood Brown, the former Oklahoma Sooner. And Lavelle Harris strikes first, extending his lead now to 31 points, 41 to 10.
We got a replay coming
We got a replay here. And we've seen this before by Lavelle Harris, as we call Lamar Jackson, the running back quarterback. Just a nice job there, perfectly thrown ball there.
Well, you call him the running back quarterback.
He is the running back quarterback.
I'm more respectful. I just call him Lamar Jackson.
He's the running back quarterback. As this kick going to be taken in the end zone and a touchback here.
Well, I'd say he's throwing the ball pretty good today.
He has been.
Even though it is a video game.
Yes. Lavelle Harris using the big weapons of that Ravens offense to his advantage.
They can be explosive, they're young. Marquise Hollywood Brown, very young. But he has been very good for Lavelle Harris today.
For the Ravens, he's a second-year player, like we said, out of Oklahoma. Was a big target for Kyler Murray when Kyler Murray was back at Oklahoma. Now Carson once again.
Man, we've been saying Heisman candidate and Heisman Trophy winners' names all day. Then we bring up another one.
Yes, both offenses are very, very stacked when it comes to Heisman candidates and trophy winners. And
if you're Hollywood Brown here, you gotta be happy. You went from one Heisman Trophy winner to another.
Exactly. Russell Wilson in the shotgun, and he's gonna go nowhere. Met in the backfield there. Lavelle Harris constantly bringing the blitz all day. And nothing going for Malachi Beatty as he was stuffed in the backfield. And now facing a 3rd and 17, he's been put in a lot of big yardage situations, especially on 3rd down, but he's gonna get the outside edge and just gonna get stopped before the first down. Trying to make a cutback with Carson. It's gonna be 4th and 1. We've seen him go for the 4th down once, and it did not prove to be successful. Let's see if he tries to do it again.
Could we see a fullback dive here from Belor?
That might be the move.
That'd be throwing it back to some old football.
Old style football. Instead, he's going to give it to Carson, and he's going to get up the middle.
That's a 10-yard gain.
Gets a 10-yard gain on a 4th and 1. Lavelle Harris has no answer for that middle A-gap run.
Needed 1, got 9 extra. Why not?
The ISO working very well, and the halfback dives up the middle for Beatty.
And he eats up time by just giving the ball to Chris Carson over and over again as well.
He's been a big weapon so far for him today. 12:52 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to get brought down in the backfield. And once again, Lavelle Harris bringing the blitz with a tackle by Yannick Nyoku. And he's used him a lot today with the user.
Yep.
And once again, pressure. Drops
Olsen.
it off to Greg Olsen. Tries to get some of that yardage back after the sack, and he gets to about the 45, 3rd and 8.
If you're just joining us, big story of the game once again. The 3 interceptions for each quarterback.
Yes, 6 interceptions in total. About 8 turnovers in total for both teams. A couple of fumbles have been put on the artificial turf. As Belor gets to the outside, gets a quick cutback. And is dropped out of bounds, but not before a first down by Malik Harrison.
And we've also had Lavelle Harris taking advantage of the turnovers from Malachi Beatty, scoring on, I believe, every single one, except for one maybe.
Once.
And then Malachi Beatty just hasn't been able to capitalize off of the turnovers that he's forced.
And Tyler Lockett keeps his toes in bounds, and that's a first down. So now Beatty moving the ball down the field. Maybe he just needed a 2-quarter warm-up. As we said before, he had a comment at a break, said, I just needed a 1st quarter warm-up, so now let's see if he can keep the ball moving. Another dump off to Carson, makes a man miss, makes 2 miss. And he's gonna fight forward. Do they give him the first down on the forward progress? No, they do not. 2nd and inches.
And it's cool that Madden incorporated the sayings on the back of the helmet that players actually are wearing in real life. The Seahawks and the Ravens both have the end racism on the back of their helmet, even in the video game. So that's really cool to see.
Yes, we've been seeing a lot of that, and a great leadership opportunity by the athletes to take a stand for what they believe in. And now Russell Wilson gonna try to get the first down. That's a fumble and another turnover. Lavelle Harris very happy with that.
Third fumble of the day for Russell Wilson.
Turnovers, the big story here so far. We have been talking about it all day, but man, it has just been incredible to see how many turnovers have been happening.
3rd fumble. One of them, he could have used the tuck rule, I think. On one of them, he was about to throw the ball, and next thing you know, arm got hit and ball popped out.
3rd quarter here now, 10:49, ball on the 21. as the Ravens and Lavelle Harris take back over 1st and 10. Uses Lamar Jackson to drop back and gives it off to J.K. Dobbins.
Dobbins puts him on the ground real quick.
Tackle made by a handful of Seahawks just after he gets the yard to gain for the first down. 10-yard gain, 1st and 10, ball on the 40, ball on the 31. Trips to the right.
Shot. Play clock running down real quick here.
And a play action in the shotgun. Wants it all, going deep once again to Andrews, and that's going to be tipped and fought for, but going to fall harmlessly incomplete.
Andrews puts the one hand up, and that's what caused the ball not to get picked off, because if he doesn't touch that, that's landing right in the breadbasket of the Seahawk defender for Malachi Beatty.
I believe that was Adams in the coverage there, trying to cover the flat.
One of the best safeties in football, Jamal Adams.
Empty backfield for Lamar Jackson. Dumps it off to J.K. Dobbins once again, and that's going to go out of bounds. Lavelle Harris not very happy with that, unable to cut upfield. It's going to be an incomplete pass. He was out of bounds, so 3rd and 10.
Yep, and he only got the 1 foot down and then ended up just running right out of bounds with that 2nd foot. Now you're going to have a big play.
He's going to fire it over the middle.
Big hit.
And Marquise Hollywood Brown once again gets it. 4th and 2. This is the first time Lavelle Harris has been put in a 4th down situation today.
And goes no huddle, gets a 7-second runoff. He's going to try to get the first down here. Quick
audible at the line. And a change in defense for Beatty as well, but a wide open J.K. Dobbins. And that's going to be a first down, moving the chains. And he was shoved out of bounds.
3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Lamar Jackson and Lavelle Harris, though.
Turnovers have been the story of the game today. Jamal Adams once again pushing him out of bounds. Safety came down in coverage.
Big thing with Madden is they want it to be fun, so they have those interceptions happen quite a bit.
Once it all again, that one's going to be picked, and that's going to be Griffin. Once again, that's his 2nd interception of the day. Now with some running room, trying to make a man miss, he's going to get brought down by the big offensive lineman for the Ravens.
We got a secondary competition going on in this one. Whoever throws less picks also wins that secondary competition.
Patrick McCary making the stop there before Beatty tried to take it to the house with Griffin once again, and another interception. Ball on the 39 now for Beatty. 1st and 10. 41-10 our score. 8:49 left to go. Dumps it off to Carson as he gets hit and brought down, couldn't keep his balance.
If he stays on his feet, he has another 10 yards maybe.
Indeed, and makes a man miss. He's got green grass in front of him for the end zone.
He's got virtual green grass in front of him.
Yes.
Got to remember.
Quick gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 now.
Once again.
Thrown back to Carson. A quick makes a man miss, and now just before he can get upfield, gets stopped down by Queen.
He went to give Queen a quick little truck, and he did it a little too soon, so Patrick Queen was able to make the tackle.
And a new set of downs here for Beatty. Gain of 9 on the play, and he's going to be hit as he threw in the backfield. Intended target for DK Metcalf. The blitz still coming for Lavelle Harris. Up big, not letting him get any opportunities to try to drive downfield.
That's the biggest difference between the defenses. Lavelle brings that blitz so much, and Malachi kind of he tries to balance it out between coverage plays, blitz plays, and all that.
He's going to tuck it and run with Wilson slides just before the first down. Gain of 9 on the play.
He did not want another fumble there from Russell Wilson.
8-yard gain, 3rd and 2 coming up here for Malachi Beatty and his Seahawks. Chosen to be wearing the bright neon green, looking like a highlighter here. And Lavelle Harris with his purple uniforms for the Baltimore Ravens.
It's like 2017 Thursday Night Football.
And a dump-off spin move and a juke. It stays in bounds, gets brought down.
That's the momentum there for Malachi Beatty, able to make 2 guys miss and make a very, very good play to try and got all the way up for another 10, 15 yards.
Using the circle to put the spin cycle on Lavelle Harris, and then a quick juke with the sticks. And that will move the sticks forward for a first down. 14 yards left to go to the promised land, which is the end zone. Wilson steps up. He's going to slide with him. No, he's going to stay. And another fumble in the red zone. Turnovers are big today. It is raining turnovers.
Nick, I don't know if you saw, he had Greg Olsen wide open in the end zone, and he decided to tuck and run, and Wilson ends up fumbling.
I like the decision. He tried to slide, but it stalled out on him, and he was unable to do so. So now, back against the wall for the Ravens on the 5-yard line with a new set of downs for Lavelle Harris. As he's able to get out of his own end zone, throws it over the middle. That's Andrews on the left side, and he's going to have some yards to go.
Made one-man miss, but gets pulled down from behind.
And a 42-yard gain there on the play. Gets the ball back up into Seahawk territory. 41-10, 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Wants it all to the sideline with Brown, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds as he was in the air too long. Lavelle Harris thought he had another big play.
Lavelle kicking himself for that one.
He's had multiple opportunities today to do that, and just coming up short with the feet in bounds. Typical look, throws it down to Andrews, and that one's going to stay in bounds, and a big gain there for Lavelle Harris. Puts them in a great spot in the red zone now on the 12. Lavelle Harris unable to get a couple of points here as he's been turning the ball over as well, not able to capitalize on the last two that he's gotten in the red zone. And a quick run up the gut by J.K. Dobbins and get it to the 2-yard line, 2nd and 1 here. As there is a first down marker within the red zone. Just has to get 1 yard for a new set of downs and 2 for 6 points. 8 seconds on the play clock here, the first time that we've had a scare with the play clock, and now J.K. Dobbins going to fight forward. I believe they're going to give him the first, but not the touchdown. No huddle offense, the 7-second runoff coming through.
Looked like he may have reached across, but got the knee down first.
And off Dobbins, stop. And that's a big goal line stand so far on 1st and goal by Beatty. 2nd and goal now, 4:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Still one more full quarter left to play here in the first edition of BVTV Esports. Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner here in Logie Communications Center. Has an open man, and that's Dobbins. Touchdown for Lavelle Harris and the Ravens.
No emotion from Lavelle Harris.
He is a man on a mission, locked in, and we've talked about it before. He's gotten hyped up by Austin West, and I think he's living up to the hype right now.
He got hyped up by Austin West. He got hyped up by Tanner Frost a little. And we were told he's pretty good, but he's putting on a show today as we get the replay.
And the replay here, a wide open J.K. Dobbins as he's able to just strut into the end zone to give Lavelle Harris another touchdown.
Malachi Beatty taking a deep breath.
Sigh of relief, a lot of comeback needed here, and he's going to take it 8 yards deep from the end zone.
Why not?
It's a great start, puts him at the 26, so just 1 more yard before a touchback. So
that's positive. That's a positive.
It's a positive outlook. Would have been around the same spot, but hey, sometimes you take it out of the end zone, you make a man miss, and you get a 50-yard return out of it. 48-10 our score here. And a big 38-point lead for Lavelle Harris and his Baltimore Ravens. Wilson hit the backfield once again, and they're not going to count it as a fumble.
Got the coaches and the players on the Ravens sideline now.
Lamar Jackson taking a much-needed break as he has been going all out today.
Only had 3 rushing attempts for Lamar Jackson did Lavelle in the first half, but had 53 yards in those 3 attempts.
Wants it all through the seam now as Tyler Lockett with a quick reception, 22 yards.
Tyler Lockett is so underrated.
Tyler Lockett is a very good player for the Seattle Seahawks. Able to make men miss and come up with big receptions when needed. 1st and 10 here with a new set of downs on the 48. Still in his own territory is Malachi Beatty. Drops it back with Russell Wilson, trying to find some running room, and he's going to be hit as he threw, trying to throw that ball away, and nothing doing. Incomplete pass results in 2nd and 10. Turnovers, like we've said, been a big part of this game, almost in double-digit turnovers. I believe there are now 9 turnovers.
4 fumbles for Wilson, 1 fumble for Lamar Jackson.
And we say it once again, Levine Sr. gets a pick and a misthrown in coverage. Beatty not happy about that.
I think it's 4 picks for each quarterback. So that's 8 plus 4 fumbles is 12. And then plus 1 more fumble is 13.
13 turnovers in the game.
Sloppy football, but we got a bit of a blowout going right now.
Lavelle Harris takes over once again, was able to capitalize. Last drive, let's see if he can do it again. 48-10, 2:50 left to go here in the third quarter. And this ball is going deep down there, and that's Brown, and he stopped the route short.
That's the second time we've seen Lamar Jackson just barely overthrow the receiver.
And you like to see just a little bit of an undesigned bootleg and a rollout there. Lavelle Harris, the signature move so far today, and tried to hit Marquise Brown, nothing going for him. This gets another chance here, 2nd and 10, and a much-needed break for Malachi Beatty. Uses Jackson, drop back, and he's now going to take off and run once again down the sideline.
Ooh,
Incomplete. We talked about it just before the play happened. Likes that quick little rollout to give himself time and throw the ball downfield.
Something that you see a lot of quarterbacks in today's NFL do. Jackson, Wilson, Rodgers, Mahomes. They all love to do that little rollout and then just drop it off to someone.
Double back set with Dobbins and Ingram. Thrown out the numbers, and he's going to get hit as he caught it. And a quick reception there. No huddle, 7-second runoff here for Lavelle Harris. Trying to get down the field and just add to his already big total there, and just overthrew the target.
Lavelle not happy.
He's had a couple of plays that he's been wanting, and that one was just overthrown.
That's the first time we really have seen Lavelle struggle, though, today. If you know what I mean. Like,
yes.
He's been able to kind of just get the plays down at will. So maybe that's a good sign if you're Malachi Beatty.
And the turnover on downs is the 4th down. Had to flip over 2nd and inches here on the first carry of the drive for Malachi Beatty. 1:48 left to go in the third, ball in the 48.
Just got to snap it and just a quick little reach over, honestly.
High formation thrown over the middle of the numbers. Lockett backtracking and now going back forward. Got his yards back. And another new set of downs for Malachi Beatty.
1 touchdown for the Seahawks today for Malachi Beatty, and it was a rushing touchdown from Russell Wilson. So 4 interceptions, no throwing touchdowns.
We've seen Beatty use the run a little bit more, and this one's down the seam, and there we go.
On cue.
And there's a response touchdown to Greg Olson over the seam.
You wonder maybe if Beatty just starts going for 2 on everything, try to climb back into this.
No, he is not. He's shaking his head.
Oh, yeah, we're seeing him go through the plays, though.
He's thinking about it.
Why not? It's Madden, right?
And a nice pitch and catch there. Russell Wilson to Greg Olson. And we will get a replay after this 2-point attempt.
Probably a handoff here to Chris Carson again. Oh, no.
Gonna go with a quick pass. Let's see what happens. A flag on the play. Dumped it off to DK Metcalf. 2-point conversion is good. Let's see what the flag is on the field.
Oh, nope.
Illegal contact
so
against
the
Ravens.
He's going to decline that, and he's going to be at 18.
And we do have a replay pulled up here.
We'll probably
as the
see
kickoff
the
comes.
Here.
We do not have a replay. So the kickoff will go to the back. Devin Duvernay 9 yards deep, and he's going to run it back out of bounds. And a 40-point lead, or a 30-point lead now, as Malachi able to cut into that lead.
That's the first time on a turnover Malachi Beatty has been able to get downfield and score again.
Let's see if we can get another big stop out of Malachi Beatty here. Jackson to Dobbins, and Dobbins going to take it up the sideline. He's going to try to make a man miss, but it gets tackled out of bounds.
He tried to come, Malachi Beatty tried to come in with Jamal Adams and hit him with a hit stick and try to force a fumble.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle there. And Malachi Beatty needs to get a quick stop here. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Still 1 more quarter to try to get back 30 points, but it's going to be a tough day with all the turnovers. Man in motion. Now a quick audible by both teams, and that's going to be a delay of game on Lavelle Harris. Only 2 flags today so far. 2 flags.
Maybe one in the first half, but I'm not even sure on that. So clean football for the most part, because we did have the illegal forward pass.
Yes, we did. So there was one flag, so 3 flags in total.
Where Malachi Beatty couldn't even believe that he was across the line of scrimmage on that one.
1st and 15 now after the penalty, 5-yard pushback. Ball on the 49. Oh, and a quick little route check there by Lavelle Harris. Getting ready to unleash the deep ball, and he does to Sneed, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown as he waltzes into the end zone.
A little bit of a celebration from Lavelle Harris on that one.
Just a quick little rub-in in this friendly game, 54-18, and we do have a replay here before the extra point.
As Madden gives us a close look here.
Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. Add to it, 55-18. Let's take a look at the replay here as we were predicting a deep ball, and he goes straight to Sneed or at the numbers. And watch this little waltz step here, just right there. Quick little taunt.
A little bit of a, hey, you want the ball?
And now we have a kickoff to trying to get Malachi Beatty an answer. He's going to return it 5 yards deep.
That's crazy.
And he will get stopped once again at about the 22-yard line. So what does Malachi Beatty have to do to get back into this game, Daniel?
A whole lot, I'll tell you that much. He's got to score. He's got to score quick. The biggest thing is he's been using Chris Carson to his advantage all game. But obviously Russell Wilson for him has not been great. 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, and then also just the 1 passing touchdown that just came on the last drive.
Over the numbers once again to Greg Olson. That's been a new big target for him.
So now you wonder, maybe if he can start going a little quicker with the offense, start hitting those deep balls, and he can snap out of the turnover streak here as third quarter comes to an end, that maybe he can crawl back into this, and that defense can help him out.
And now 15 minutes left here to go in our esports broadcast game today between Lavelle Harris and Malachi Beatty. And just before the quarter ended, a big strike there on a 27-yard pass to Greg Olson. Now Beatty wants to go long and does no
good.
No good.
If he catches that, big touchdown.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. The ball falls.
He was also probably the strongest one down there, so kind of surprising to see him not come up with it, right?
DK Metcalf is a man, I will say that. Wants it all once again, going for more, and this one's going to be incomplete. Metcalf tried to come back up, and now 3rd and 10. Lavelle Harris wanted the pick, but 2 deep balls, 2 incompletions.
He catches that, all he's got to do is reach over the Ravens defender for a touchdown maybe.
We've seen a couple of big plays like that so far today, 1 from each side. Now facing another 3rd down situation here is Malachi Beatty.
And he's been very good on 3rd down as well.
Yes, he has, and just out of the reach.
You go for it here, Nick?
Of Carson, yes, this is 4th down territory. Need to try to get some points on the board. You're still on the 40, so it's halfway on the field. I think Malachi Beatty should go for it. We've only seen 1 punt today. I like that play. I don't punt. It's probably why I lose a lot of Madden games, but I don't punt. Thrown out, DK Metcalf, and that's going to be a 1st down, move the chains.
And you like to see that Madden incorporated the little stutter step, right?
Yes.
He kind of looks over his shoulder, see where that is, and then it's kind of like a center fielder in baseball, where you figure out where the wall is before you try to make a nice play. Same thing here on the out-of-bounds line. He just kind of sets himself up, and then he's able to make a nice catch.
Lavelle Harris bring the blitz. This one's going to be thrown underneath, and it's going to be intercepted. That's Humphrey. And just as we think Beatty's moving down the field, Lavelle Harris gets another interception, and that is Humphrey's 2nd interception. Turnovers.
Wilson got hit as he threw it. Was just kind of spinning up there. And
thrown as a duck, like they say.
Yeah. Shout out to Duck Hodges from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now Lavelle Harris takes over on his own 13-yard line, 55-18, 14 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the final quarter of play.
Yeah, no, if he gets that one off cleanly, I think he has the 1st down.
I would definitely agree with that. He had a receiver coming into the flat. I believe it was Metcalf over the middle. And now a throw to Boykin, and he's going to try to make a move and cut back upfield, but gets stopped and tackled by Griffin.
13:50 left here in the entire game. And we'll have a quick post-game show for you as well.
55-18, Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner for the BVTV Esports broadcast. First of its kind here on BVTV as Lamar Jackson slides through and stops short of the first down, so 2nd and 2.
Haven't seen a whole lot of Lamar Jackson running the football today, though. Lavelle Harris kind of keeping us on our toes. We expected to see Lamar maybe take off a lot today. Only about 5 or 6 carries in the entire day for Lamar Jackson.
He's been using J.K. Dobbins to his advantage, the former running back out of Ohio State, and Mark Ingram III as well out of Alabama. But using the big cannon of an arm of Lamar Jackson.
And he's been very accurate except for a couple of throws as well.
Big commanding lead here in the 4th quarter. 7 seconds on the play clock. Gets over to Hollywood Brown, and that's going to be a 2nd down as he gets nothing on the play. 2nd and 10. A lot of shotgun snaps for Lamar Jackson and Lavelle Harris today. And this is going to be thrown out to the sidelines. J.K. Dobbins steps out of bounds on the cutback. Lavelle Harris wanted to open up field.
I just want to point out the fact that Lamar Jackson has 556 passing yards.
That seems about right for Lamar Jackson.
And probably
maybe,
less than
he needs 300 yards of rushing, but that sounds about right for Lamar Jackson.
Could we maybe see Lavelle get Lamar Jackson into the 600-yard territory?
And wants it all to Andrews, wide open, and there it is.
There it is.
Touchdown.
Right on cue. Lavelle making us happy here.
47 yards in the middle of the field, and we'll get you a replay after the extra point here. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 62-18 our score. 10:55 left, and you see it here.
Only needed 44 to get to 600. He goes 47.
And a great break in coverage by Andrews.
Wide open.
Wide open down the seam, and Lamar Jackson doing what he does best, just unleashing the ball down the field, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
You know, that's like the 3rd time they've done something on cue for us today, Nick.
Yes, it is.
Said something about Lamar getting 600, gets it. We said maybe hit Greg Olsen over the middle for a big shot for the touchdown. Did that, and then, I mean, every time it seems like we see Chris Carson on the field, we expect him to get the football today.
Or whenever we say turnover. It's like saying Beetlejuice. It just hits you 3 straight times. Wilson's going to throw over the middle. That's Lockett. He's got him and just steps out of bounds. The tiptoe attempt.
A little bit of a sidestep that causes them to hit the out-of-bounds line there for the Seattle Seahawks.
Doing a quick little dance there, trying to keep himself in the game is Malachi Beatty.
Best part about Madden.
Down big.
Best part about Madden is Lavelle gets me a achievement here on my PlayStation.
Yes, using Daniel Meissner's PlayStation today. Broadcast happening to you inside of Loggy Communications as that's thrown over the middle. Lockett backtrack spin move. In the spin cycle, 2 defenders, makes another miss.
Did he get it?
10-5 touchdown.
Malachi Beatty with the moves.
Just a quick score there. 3 plays on the drive and makes it now 62-24. We will have a replay after the kick once again.
Lavelle was setting up for the 2-point. He's just going to kick it.
A smart move there to take the 1 point with you. 10:16 left to go. Let's take a look at these spin moves here. Just a quick throw to Lockett.
A little bit of a backtrack, back up field.
There's 1. Makes 2 miss on the spin move. And just able to get the outside edge around Clark and take it up the sideline for the score.
Oh, man. Very
now
good
Devin
play
Duvernay
by
with
Malachi Beatty.
Devin Duvernay with a big return here. Malachi Beatty still trying to keep himself in it. 62-25 our score.
I will say, Nick, the best part about Madden is, in the real NFL, you kind of see players get down when they're losing. In Madden, they're always dancing and having fun.
It is very odd to see.
You got to appreciate it because you get to see those good moves, those good moves on the field.
Shotgun set. Lavelle Harris not slowing up, and a flag on the play. False start in that.
Man, he ran the hard count. Quick little right trigger action, and he gets the hard count and trying to get him to jump off sides.
A false start pushes him back 5 yards. 1st and 15, ball in the 16 here as Lavelle Harris takes over. 62-25, 10 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. J.K. Dobbins with the run again.
Did not expect to see him as much as we did have today, though, Nick. I expected to see Mark Ingram a little bit more.
Mark Ingram has been used in the short-yarded situations, which is what he usually kind of does in real life. He's able to get the big hits. Yards after contact was a big thing for him.
Somebody who's so small, like Mark Ingram is, he packs so much power in just one little truck move.
I believe, if I remember correctly, back at Alabama, yards after contact for him was 9+ on average.
Which is crazy.
Yes, and now Lamar Jackson takes it.
What is he, like 5'9", right?
Yes.
Something like that.
And a gain of 20 on the play for Lamar Jackson, using the running quarterback to his advantage as well.
5'9", 215. That's a whole lot of person right there.
That's a whole lot of person stacked into a
out
short
of the great
body.
State of New Jersey.
J.K. Dobbins taking the run again for Lavelle Harris.
There's been a lot of very good college football running backs out of New Jersey, though, if you didn't know.
Have there been?
Ron Dane, former Heisman Trophy winner, and Jonathan Taylor, both
Taylor
out of Wisconsin.
As well, the Wisconsin running back.
Both of them were very good in college football, if you didn't know, everybody.
Taking Lamar Jackson, rolls out, and there's the signature play down the middle to Brown. Touchdown on the outside edge in the back corner of the end zone. 34-yard touchdown, and Lavelle Harris now just pouring it on.
We got to see the replay of this one after this. See, maybe we should have seen a challenge flag out of Malachi Beatty on that one.
Nah, Lavelle Harris shaking his head. He knew it was clean when he got it in the corner of the end zone. And let's take a look at that replay. See here, we've talked about this all day. Just that quick little rollout, giving himself some time, thrown to the corner. 1, 2 inbounds.
What a catch. And the big thing is we had Bobby Wagner on the coverage of Hollywood Brown. I don't think that's going to lead to a whole lot of stops. No offense to Bobby Wagner, but Hollywood Brown can run pretty fast.
Marquise Brown out of Oklahoma, one of the big targets for Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield.
And he was blessed in college.
He was blessed in college. Both those quarterbacks have had great receiving crews. 69-25, 7:45 left to go here in the game, and another flag on the play. We've had more flags in this quarter than we have.
Offense.
We're seeing the hard count come into play.
Ball on the 20-yard line. 1st and 15 now after the penalty. Wilson steps back, throws over to Greg Olsen. He's going to get a couple of yards back.
Only one.
They will only give him one. 2nd and 14.
For a second, I thought maybe that second foot was going to land out of bounds, too.
I did as well.
He did a good job of the little toe tap.
Outside.
Quick little 1, 2, 3 on the sideline.
69-25 our score. Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner for the BVTV eSports broadcast, the first of its kind on this channel.
The offense has came alive here in this fourth quarter for the Seahawks as well.
Lavelle Harris thought he had the interception, but Chris Carson once again getting put to work. We haven't really seen a lot of Chris Carson on the last couple of drives.
We thought maybe that he'd go to the passing game a little bit, and here it has been, and he's had some wide open receivers. Tyler Lockett, Greg Olsen. Seen a couple catches from DK Metcalf as well.
I formation and a new set of downs now for
right on cue,
Malachi Beatty.
Right on cue, Chris Carson gets up to 147.
21 rushes, 147 yards, and 1 touchdown today for Chris Carson.
7 yards per carry. Those are some college football stats right there, everybody.
He is working. Wilson in the shotgun again with the eye back. Throws now deep downfield. That's DK Metcalf, the intended target, and Smith picks it off. And Lavelle Harris is going to take it upfield and get stopped at the 30. And another turnover today. It is raining turnovers here. I tell you, we're inside and you can just feel the weather coming.
Yep. Even though it is freezing outside, it's starting to get a little bit hot with the turnovers in here.
Trips to the right, Lamar Jackson in the backfield for Lavelle Harris. Throws now to J.K. Dobbins, dumps it off, quick cut back, and he's going to get a hit stick.
Harris using Dobbins like Dobbins was used a lot at Ohio State.
Yes.
Where he can run the ball, but he definitely can go out and he can receive the ball as well. That was one of the most important things for Dobbins coming into the NFL, is that he was a good route runner and he had very good hands.
Bobby Wagner with the big hit stick once again. We talk about it. Dobbins makes a man miss, and now a gang tackle there. Bobby Wagner, one of the two Seahawks there.
We are on 700 passing yard alert here for Lamar Jackson and Lavelle Harris. 675.
Hint, 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 Lavelle, get 700.
Hey, if he gets a touchdown from here, we're on the road to 800. It's that simple.
And there it is. There's the touchdown.
On the road to 800
Andrews gets
yards
targeted again.
for Lavelle Harris and Lamar Jackson.
40-yard touchdown, pitch and catch. 4:50 left to go, and it's 75-25. A full 50-point lead for Lavelle Harris, and now make it 51. As the snap and the hold, kick was up and good.
We are at 715 as we get the replay for the Baltimore Raven touchdown.
And just a very nice flag route there.
It's almost like they're doing this on purpose just to please us, Nick.
I think Lavelle is at this point. He's kind of trying to get some achievements
Get
here.
a little bit of a nod out of
bit.
Lavelle. But we're at 715 passing yards for Lamar Jackson and Lavelle Harris.
Malachi Beatty not able to return this one. Not able to return a lot of kicks, especially in the second half, as Lavelle trying to pin him deep.
I think it's fair to say Lavelle Harris has lived up to the hype that we were getting all week.
He definitely has, but let's see if Malachi Beatty, I might feel a 4-minute comeback story here. Is it possible?
That'd be the greatest comeback in football history.
A little trick play there. On the option pitch, nothing going. Loss of 3 on the play.
I believe Matthew Judon on the tackle.
4:47 left to go. Ball on the 22. Pinned back deep in his own territory is Beatty.
And even when Malachi came in, he said, man, Lavelle's really good. I don't know if I can beat him. So Malachi knew the skill of his competition.
Now Carson with the carry. He's going to try to get a couple yards back. Maybe makes it to the initial line of scrimmage. Actually gets a gain on the play. 3rd and 9. 4-yard gain on the play. Ball to the 26, and now the blitz coming, and a sack in the backfield once again.
Matthew Judon.
Second sack of the day for Lavelle Harris, using him as his defensive player.
And Malachi Beatty's just going to keep going for it now. No point in not going for it now, right, Nick?
4th and 16. You just kind of got to keep your feet running, see if you can get some success.
Last time on a 4th down, got a huge play, I believe, for a 1st down. There it is.
Wants it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. And a nice hit at the end there. Greg Olson, the intended target, over the seam.
Olson just not able to hang on to the football.
And a great hit timing there by Lavelle Harris to knock the ball loose. And a turnover on down once again. 3:30 left to go here in the game.
Using Levine Sr. once again. 2 interceptions with him, and now a big hit to get the turnover on downs.
Almost saw a blitz coming in. A quick touchdown, 1 play. And 22-yard score. Lavelle Harris just now extending it.
Can we see Lavelle get another couple turnovers and get to 100 here?
82-25 our score. Malachi Beatty unable to answer.
Here comes a replay.
Just see here that quick little just wheel route straight up the middle.
Hollywood Brown has been spectacular for Lavelle Harris today. Overthrew him once in the end zone, but other than that, been very good.
He has 4 touchdowns with him alone. And Homer's going to take this one out of the back of the end zone, and he's actually going to get a decent return on this. Ball's going to be to the 25. It looked like it was a lot further. Had a couple of man miss in the back. 28 yards for the return just sets him up for a 1st and 10 at the 25. 83-25 our score. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. And off to Carson. Going to get stuffed in the backfield right at the line of scrimmage.
A 58-point lead for Lavelle Harris.
2nd and 11 now coming. Nyoku with the tackle.
Lavelle getting tired over there for the Baltimore Ravens now.
Lavelle Harris with the Baltimore Ravens.
You got to like the focus still, though, from Malachi Beatty.
Has been dominant. And now throw to Greg Olson. He's going to try to break the tackle. Not able to, but still fights forward for a new set of downs. 2:44 left.
If you take out the 6 picks for Russell Wilson, He's still got almost over 400 yards.
If you take out a lot of the turnovers, this game might be a little different, but both players trying to force some deep balls downfield.
Or you keep the turnovers, and we just kept scoring after him, honestly, for both sides.
Carson gets the handoff, makes a man miss, and hit it about the 50, goes down, first down and 10.
I think the biggest difference here is Lavelle Harris, after he turns the ball over, has been able to force stops.
Yes, he has been. Not a lot of success late in this game for Malachi Beatty. 2-minute warning comes up. 83-25 our score. Game in Seattle here on Madden 21. Broadcast being brought to you today from the BVTV staff. This is our first sports broadcast we are able to have this year.
Almost like the Major League Baseball season. We're just calling the game off-site, everybody.
Yes, we are calling the game off-site, just outside of J. Leslie Rollins Stadium in Logie Communications Center. In the Logie Communications Arena, as we called it. Talked to Jerry Johnson last night, one of our digital media advisors, trying to come up with a name for this place, and we came up with the best one possible that we were able to think of.
First time we got to bust out the sports desk for the year, too. It's nice to see it again.
1 minute, 30 seconds left to go. 3rd and 5 here for Malachi Beatty.
It's just nice
play
to
action, gonna go with a fake reverse.
Ooh.
Wants it all for Lockett. That's gonna get knocked away by Lavelle Harris.
What a play. It looked like he was gonna catch it and just fall into the end zone for the touchdown, but great job to knock it free.
Lavelle trying to keep his 4th quarter shutout alive.
You know, even though it is the blowout, we just like to have fun here, so we're having fun.
We are having fun. Something different today in today's day and age. And going to try to go out of bounds. And there's another fumble, turnover.
And
who else said Levine Senior to pick it up.
So many turnovers today for both teams. It hasn't just been Malachi Beatty. Lavelle Harris has had his fair share as well. As Lavelle gives us a little nod. He's willing to say it. 1:05 left here in the Madden game.
Ball on the 44, 22 seconds on the play clock. Lavelle Harris trying to continue to pour it on. There's
no mercy in Maddie. No mercy in Maddie.
There's the signature rollout that he's been doing. Gives it to Andrews, 21 yards on the reception. 53 seconds now as he was not out of bounds. So the clock continues to run. They'll get a quick runoff here. 28 seconds now on the play clock. On the game clock. 8 to go on the play clock. Dobbins, and he's going to take it and just run the clock out.
I think it's fair to say that Lavelle Harris has won this one, everybody.
Lavelle Harris putting on an offensive show as our two contestants shake hands. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1.
Lavelle gives a little mercy at the end there. Doesn't decide to run it up.
Not trying to run up the score there, but a quick game. 83-25 our score. Malachi Beatty, Lavelle Harris competing in Madden 21. Daniel, what did you think so far?
I'd say Lavelle Harris lived up to the hype 100%.
Lavelle Harris.
He came in. We had people telling us, hey, he's pretty good. And we had Austin West ducking competition almost. But now we understand why. He came out, even with all the turnovers that he had, he was able to dominate in this game.
Well, we will take a quick commercial break here on BVTV. We will come back with a final rundown of the day. Stay tuned.
Looks like Buddy's watching one of his favorite sports teams. I thought so. Whoa, wait. Where are you going? Buddy? Of course. He's at the BVU football game. Buddy, did you know you could be broadcasting the game through BVTV Sports? You and the team can broadcast professional sports productions, just like any big-name network does. Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. I guess that's pretty cool, too. BVTV, by Beavers, for Beavers.
Here's Jerry! Ah! Where's the SD card? Where is it?
Can't make me talk.
And fade to black.
Good show, guys.
Guys, I forgot to hit record.
Welcome back back inside Lockheed Communications Center here on the campus of Buena Vista University in the Lockheed Communications Arena for the esports broadcast. Nick Henrichs alongside Daniel Meissner, and we played Madden 21 today for our first esports broadcast of BVTV history. It was a fun little idea, especially with the time and place here with COVID-19, canceling some fall sports as well. Daniel, let's run through some of the statistics here in this game.
Well, we're looking at Lamar Jackson right here. 33 of 49 for Lavelle, 755 passing yards, on a 67% completion percentage, 9 touchdowns. Did throw the 4 picks, but I think all but 1 or 2 of them came in the first half. And then 15 yards per attempt and a long of 64 for Lamar Jackson. He also, we'll look at some J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram only got 5 carries, did not get a carry in the second half. But Lamar Jackson, 81 yards, averaging 16 yards a carry. And J.K. Dobbins, 63 yards. No rushing touchdowns on the day, but receiving-wise. Hollywood Brown, 7 catches, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 9 catches, 120. And Mark Andrews gets almost to 200 as well with a couple of touchdowns of his own. And then Willie Snead didn't have the most yards or the most catches, but he had 3 touchdowns. 2 of them came very, very early in this ball game.
They were all on deep balls, as a matter of fact, as well.
Yep. And for Russell Wilson, 35 of 59, 439 yards, 59% on the completion rating, 2 touchdowns, but the 6 interceptions. Just not a great day for Russell Wilson and Malachi Beatty. But Chris Carson, 26 carries, 157 yards, 6 yards a carry. And then DK Metcalf had the 115-yard carry. And receiving-wise, Greg Olsen ended up being the big target with 112 yards. But also, once again, Chris Carson, 12 catches.
Using those big receiver cores to their advantage. And let's take a quick word with Lavelle Harris here, if we can, on this commanding win today. Lavelle, how did it feel?
It felt pretty good. It was pretty... I feel like people have been doubting my skills a little bit. Malachi has trying to play me.
That's crazy.
So I've been like, hey, I'll play Malachi today, and hey, you see, pretty good.
83 points on the day for Lavelle Harris. 83-25, your final score. And like we said, the turnovers were a big part in today's game. It was just raining turnovers all across the board. Many fumbles, a lot of interceptions, double digits in turnovers. But, you know, it was really fun just to see how 2 football players really play Madden.
I mean, I can tell you this. I have never seen someone take that long to just figure out what they want to run on Madden.
Exactly.
For me, I'm just like, just run the play. Who cares? You know?
I just sit down, I take the play, and I run it. No huddle constantly. I don't like to punt, but no, it's interesting to kind of get in the mind of football players while they play Madden as they are just reading the coverage.
Yeah, definitely. And you could kind of see just by the look on their face and how they were just kept changing things. They really were into it, and they really treated it almost like a real football game, compared to us, who we take it as a video game. So it was really interesting to see.
All the audibles and just all the play calling as well. But 83-25, your final score here on the BVTV esports broadcast, the first esports broadcast in history for BVTV, and it was a fun one. I really enjoyed it. It was something different, something new, and especially with today's COVID issues.
It was something fun, and we love to have fun here, as we like to say.
Yes, we like to have fun here. So a special thank you shout out to the BVTV staff. Special shout out to Malachi Beatty and Lavelle Harris as well for being our guest players today on this BVTV esports broadcast. And Daniel Meissner and Nick Henrichs right now, we have been having a lot of fun bringing this broadcast to you
definitely.
as well. So once again, special thanks to everyone involved here on the BVTV staff. We had a lot of fun. We like to have fun, as we always say.
Of course.
And just an 83-25 victory for Lavelle Harris and his Baltimore Ravens over Malachi Beatty and his Seattle Seahawks. So, for Daniel Meissner, I am Nick Henrichs. Thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your Saturday from BVTV.